Welcome to Marvelicious Toys. We bring you news and reviews of Marvel toys, statues, and more. Because not all Marvel collections can be bagged and boarded. They're not just toys, they're Marvelicious. Sales to astonish.
The single coolest thing I saw at Toy Fair this year is now in my house on my desk. And I'm talking about the Kotobukiya ArtFX Plus Hulkbuster and Hulk set.
Ooh.
These things, I hemmed and hawed on them, honestly, because ArtFX Pluses often go on sale, but I then found them on sale pre-order, so I have both here. And I gotta tell ya, I understand that premium format figures and hot toys and that are very usually outside of the price range of collectors who focus on action figures. You know, $300 for an Iron Man hot toy, $450 for a premium format. It's crazy money, right?
Mm-hmm.
I completely get that. The Kotobukiya ArtFX Plus, I've always said, is a really nice price point because you get these statues that are, you know, about 9-inch scale, and they have such detail. They don't take up a lot of shelf space, and they're not excessively expensive. And so that's been, I mean, they're gorgeously sculpted. They're more durable than Polystone, and they're really inexpensive. For 2 Marvel Legends figures, you can usually get an ArtFX Plus statue from Koto. And I saw recently, like, some of the Adi Granov, the Captain America, the Black Widow were down to like $35 on Amazon. So I always like those. But this one, this Hulkbuster has a $180 price tag. So there we're really pushing that boundary and changing. I mean, they're ArtFX statues. They're fine art statues. Those cost around $200 to $300. So when you get an ArtFX Plus, which is made of vinyl, at $180, it made me think. But having it in hand, I know that high-end collecting isn't for everyone, but I think everybody who likes Hulkbuster should save up, skip a couple Marvel Legends figures you may not want so much, or wait and find a sale, put your pennies aside, ask for this for Christmas. But if $180 is the most expensive thing you will ever have in your collection, this should be that item.
And it might be the cheapest way to get a cool Hulkbuster outside of the Legends, but even then, that's getting up there.
Yeah, but I've yet to see a bad Hulkbuster. So far, they've all been really good.
Now, again, this is a vinyl snap-together model kit. And by snap-together, I mean you put the torso on the legs, you put the arms in, and you put it on a base.
Right.
It's a really easy-to-put-together thing. But being vinyl, they're usually really lightweight. And for as big as it is fairly light. It only weighs about 6 pounds. But like I said, the ArtFX statues, they're usually a little bigger than a Legend, maybe 7, 8 inches. I think Hulk might be reaching at 9 in the Adi Granov set. This thing is basically a foot tall, and the paint job they gave it, it does not look like vinyl. It is shiny. It looks really metallic and sheeny.
It's that good candy apple red that they always do on Iron Man's suit.
And not just the red, but the goldish bronze pieces that are on the arm and interlaced, and the amount of battle damage they've given it. The wear, where you see the silver coming through the red in so many places. The blue on the bottom of the foot, the repulsors on the back of his leg. I mean, this is a finely detailed, gorgeous piece. I cannot speak highly enough of it. Just the detail in the knee joints. If this is this cool, I mean, I can't wait to get my hands on the hot toy, which is posable. This is a statue, but it's a great statue and a great price point. I mean, I mentioned the hot toys Hulkbuster, but that was $800. This is $180 MSRP. And if you look for some sales at some websites, you can find him quite a bit cheaper.
Now, if only they'd make a rhino.
May they never make a rhino.
No, I meant Koto.
Oh, may they never make a rhino.
What I like about it is that, you know, if you do want to get this and the companion Hulk piece, it makes a cool little diorama. But guess what? Without Hulk, this still looks cool. It looks just like an action shot. and you don't need that Hulk to make it a full, neat piece.
No, either one. Actually, even the Hulk by itself is pretty good too. But the Hulkbuster, oh, he's heavy. Also heavier. Like, think this might be the heaviest Koto statue.
It's the heaviest ArtFX Plus. It's the heaviest vinyl one. And I have some of their ArtFX vinyl statues in Star Wars. This is heavier. There's just so much in it.
I like how they did the weathering on the front. So it looks like he's been battling, but like where you'd expect it to wear too, like on the little corners, you know. He's got a wear spot on his stomach. Love that.
And I agree. You do not need Hulk to have Hulkbuster. But I'm going to go the other way. You do need Hulkbuster to have Hulk.
I don't think so. I think you can have Hulk all by himself, because Hulk always looks like he's in some weird dance pose anyway.
Am I going to have to break the tie here?
Yes. Let me say why I think it. I think that this Hulk, because he's looking up, and Hulk is supposed to be really big. I mean, remember when he was fighting Thor? And these are movie-based ones, but even in the comic, he's supposed to be really big. So that Hulk is looking up and have his fists raised up, he's got to be fighting something bigger. And
he's just doing the whip.
No, that's the nay-nay.
At least he's not twerking. So Justin, break this tie.
Well, I can see it both ways, but ultimately I do think it is a little weird with him looking so far up. Like, the only way I could see that working by itself is if, like, there was a helicopter hanging above his head.
All right, you guys win this round.
This round. And it's not that there's not better options for Hulk in the Koto line. If you want just a standalone Hulk.
Yeah, the Adi Granov Hulk, I mean, doesn't look tremendously different from this one. This one looks a little bit more Ruffalo in the face, but that would be your best standalone Hulk. Plus, he's wearing his yoga pants that he wore in Avengers Age of Ultron. And I will say on the Hulk, and I'm talking, they did 2 Hulks and nobody knew. When we were at Toy Fair and everything, they showed Hulk and Hulk was out everywhere. But then just a couple months ago, Entertainment Earth announced they have an exclusive version of the Hulk.
What?
Yeah. So we're going to go through both of these. The first Hulk, I mean, yeah, the pose is the only thing that makes him a little bit off to have alone. But man, the detail on the toes, for crying out loud. It's again, Kotobukiya's slogan is just the word craftsmanship. And when it comes to these things, it does not let me down. I see Ruffalo in the face. They have completely straight painted lines in his teeth. And the body has a wash on it. So it's got this like brownish gray that just kind of looks very much like the movie. Kind of a mottled skin that might also be a little bit of dirt up on him.
Yeah.
You know, this is one of the few Kotos I can see the seams in.
That is one ding.
Okay, I was going to say, wait, because usually Kotos, I have to look really hard and then ask you, where's the seam?
He also comes in 4 pieces. You get legs, torso, and arms. And you can't really see, because it's right at the pant line, where the legs meet the torso.
Actually, it just looks like an extra hem.
No, that's not. All the legs and the crotch are one piece.
Is it right here?
Yeah, it's at the top of the waist that there's a seam.
So where his torso meets his pants?
Yes.
That's logical.
And you can't see it. But then you have to put his arms in, and I was a little, just slightly disappointed that you can see the seams around the arms.
Yeah, I'm looking at a picture here where you can see it, like, on his arm that's down. It, like, looks like somebody tried to cut his bicep off at the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Or his shoulder blade. Yeah.
And I've pushed the arms in really well to minimize it. But if you look, that is where the model kit part of this just kind of hurts it a little bit. It was noticeable on the other Hulk as well. It's just kind of a problem when you've got a naked upper torso figure where you can't use clothes to hide it. But it is a little bit noticeable there.
I mean, and that's not even a ding on Koto or anything, but that's a problem that you have no matter what line you're working in. If you're working with articulated figures or articulated Hot Toys and it's a human, you're always going to have articulation problems or seam lines.
Yeah, I guess my only suggestion would have been if there was a rule that it had to be 4 pieces, make the above the waist all one piece, make the waist down to like the knees one piece, and then let me plug the legs in. But maybe that wouldn't allow for the stability. Both Hulkbuster and Hulk have one foot like on tippy toes, like they're running forward. But other than the seams, I have nothing negative to say about this. They even painted really well the Avengers A on both sides of his yoga pants. But now there's an exclusive version of this you can only get at Entertainment Earth, and all of these are shipping now. That's why I have them in hand. And the exclusive version is more movie accurate because this is replicating that scene with the Hulkbuster fight. And we all know Hulk didn't look quite himself during that scene because of Scarlet Witch's magic. He had kind of the strung out eyes and the weird colored skin. And I think the issue is, and we've seen this before with other movies, CGI makes it too dang easy for directors to change color at the 11th hour. Like, days before the movie's out, they're like, let's make those battle droids rusty red instead of tan. And the toy makers are like, well, we just painted all our toys tan, damn it. Well, there was a lot of back and forth. What color should Hulk be? And they talked about making him gray Hulk, but then people got worried that fans would get confused because gray Hulk's supposed to be smarter and not as strong. So they ended up going with this like pale green strung out Hulk look after Kotobukiya had made regular looking movie Hulk. So if you really want to recreate that scene, Entertainment Earth's Hulk gives you a paler Hulk, and if you look at it in the light, you can definitely see eyeshadow thing going on.
So yeah, like he's got like redness going around his eye sockets.
Yeah, that's what it is. It doesn't quite look red to my eyes. It looks darker. When I got the macro lens in there, it looked redder than it does to my naked eye.
I'm looking at the promotional pictures on Entertainment Earth's site here, and it seems to be pretty pronounced in their pictures, at least.
I don't know which one I like better. I think they're both the same. I guess it's just which version you like. It's completely personal.
No, they definitely look different. The skin tone is totally different between the two.
Oh, yeah, the skin tone is different, but that's it. Everything is exactly the same. It's the skin tone and eyes is it.
Yeah, it's a repaint.
Okay.
And the repaint does give him kind of strung out eyes.
Now, the only reason I make a bigger deal about it is if I was to be purchasing one of these, I think I would naturally go more towards the exclusive, hoping that, the rampaging, tired, crazy eyes would be more pronounced.
Well, comparing them side by side, there's a vast difference. There is a much more pronounced, there's no darkness around the eyes of the regular version, and there is quite a bit of probably triple the size of the eyeball around the eyes on the exclusive.
Good enough for me. Sold.
My statement is this. The exclusive version is far more movie accurate. If you want to recreate the scene from the movie, you have to have the exclusive one. But if this is the only Hulk statue you ever own, and you'd rather have a Hulk that looks like every other scene that the Hulk is in and not this one, I mean, I never was missing the exclusive coloring until they then offered the exclusive coloring. But if I were to buy one myself, also owning the Adi Granov Hulk, I would buy the Entertainment Earth exclusive Hulk that's more movie accurate.
Well, isn't the rule if you can buy the exclusive, buy the exclusive?
Usually, yeah.
Okay.
And then the bases, they don't snap together or anything so that it doesn't look weird when they're not there, but they are built so that they just notch together perfectly. So you've got Hulk and Hulkbuster coming at each other. Hulkbuster's about to grab Hulk's fist. You kind of got to futz with Hulk's hand because it goes right inside the grip of Iron Man. So you can't just slide the two together. You kind of got to take it in at an angle, but then the two go together and just make it for an awesome diorama. And yeah, I'm going to have the Entertainment Earth exclusive one on display.
Yeah, I like how they fit together, but they don't necessarily snap together. You can kind of see the seam, but I think it's okay.
It looks like the ground is cracked to me, and that would be fitting between these two titans.
Well, and if you're really into making a movie-accurate diorama, I suppose you could like spread some dust or something around there to kind of cover it.
Does the seam follow the pattern of the bricks on the street at all?
No, it kind of goes through the bricks, so that way, again, it looks to me like it's kind of cracked and damaged from their fight.
Ah.
It's like they broke bricks.
And that's the other cool thing on both of these is that, these are such huge entities that they're breaking through the ground with their feet. Both Hulk and Hulkbuster are just tearing up the bricks beneath their feet.
But I want to give a shout out to Entertainment Earth because they did send me the exclusive Hulk to review on this show. It did not influence my review, but I have thanked them for it. And they're also going to be giving to one lucky listener their exclusive Hulk statue.
Ooh.
It's only available shipping to the US or Canada. And start following us now because it's going to happen through our social media. We're going to be giving this away and Entertainment Earth's going to provide the prize and ship it to the winner in the US or Canada. So thank you, Entertainment Earth, for the prize and good luck to all of our listeners. We hope you get a chance to win this and stay tuned as we will post details about the contest.
Thanks for watching this video. You can see full episodes of Marvelicious Toys with more collecting news and reviews at marvelicioustoys.com. We also have thousands of toy and collectible photos in our photo gallery. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, make mine Marvelicious.